What's going on, guys? This is Josh. So, one of our members, one of the groups, asked a question. He asked, how do you guys get over the demons of the past? And when I read that, I thought it was great because this is something that so many of us struggle with. This is something that when you want to move forward, when you want to create something, whatever it is that you want to do, often what will happen is that there's this voice at the back of your mind. There's this memory. Really, at its core, there's this emotion that is saying, hey, you can't go there. You think that you are going to succeed. Oh, well, you're not. And it can be really challenging and really difficult to move forward when you have that going on. Now, at its core, what this is an emotional association that you've created with a particular memory. And what we learn in coaching, many other modalities, and also within psychology, is that we create these beliefs, these ways that we look at the world that are constantly defining and directing us where it is that we go. So if I have a belief in my mind that I am never going to be successful, well, then I'm not going to be successful, right? Yet if I have a belief and I grew up with this belief, or even if I had input the program into me that I will be successful no matter what it is that I am going to do, well, then the opposite happens. I am successful. So a lot of these ideas at their core, they're associated with your emotions. So at the end of the day, what we really want is we want to feel good. So these demons from the past, which will come up as memories, which will come up as thoughts, will always create an emotion. And it's that emotion that's going to move you, and it moves every single person towards the result that they have. So the question is, it shouldn't be, how do I get rid of my demons? Rather, the question should be, how do I feel good? How do I create positive emotions that will actually take over and take me to where it is that I want to go, instead of having negative emotions that just take me back to where I was? Now, this necessitates constant awareness on your part, because there are a number of different ways to do this. And in this video, I'm not going to get into exercising. I'm not going to get into the practical physical things that we all know that can help, right? And I'm not going to explain to you now why they help. I will mention them though. Exercising will get you feeling good. Having yourself surrounded by people that lift you up and make you feel good will make you feel good. Okay? Creating a surrounding in your home that generates positive experience that will help you feel good. Right? These are all great things to help you feel good. But at its core, you can work all you want from the outside in, and if you're not working from the inside out, it makes things a lot more difficult. So what we specialize in is helping you reprogram your subconscious mind from the inside, so that when you do head out on that journey, when you do want to change, it's a lot easier. Now, how do I begin to reprogram my subconscious mind? So just like I had said before, you need to become aware as hell. We're all aware, each to our own extent. Some of us more than others. But the idea of awareness is something that will grow and should continue to grow for every single person. Because if I'm not aware that I'm feeling a certain way, then there will be no chance in hell that I will be able to change that. If I'm not aware that there's something that's disturbing me, that there's something that's causing me to feel stressed, then I won't be able to make the ideal choice or take the ideal path for my success. So one has to be able to condition themselves to how they're feeling first and foremost in order to do that. Now, I want to share a video with you, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to link it down below, okay? Because this video goes through something called the 4 Real Method of Stress Relief. And the point of the video is giving you tools to deal with stress in the moment. Now, it's not your typical way of dealing with stress. We're not drinking, we're not smoking, we're not looking to distract ourselves. What we are looking to do is to gain and build clarity around the way that we experience and feel particular situations. And by doing that, we are also looking to create almost a callus in a sense. Meaning, I will train myself to be able to experience intense emotional situations without becoming overwhelmed. And as I do that, it will give me the ability to stay calm, present, when I am experiencing triggers that might cause me to fall into a pit of emotions that are not going to be helpful for me. This is one of the keys here. Because as a single dad, you're going to find that there are many situations that are going to come up for you that can cause you to go into panic, that can cause you to go into stress, that can cause you to go into anxiety. You could have your ex who's trying to, get a rise out of you. You can have your ex who's maybe in a relationship with somebody else and it's on your mind all the time and you're just having such a challenging time moving on. It could be that your children aren't around and that because they're not around, you're feeling lonely. I will add that it's not just because of the kids. It's something to look into also. It could be that you are just overworking yourself because you feel the need to take care of the family, to feel the need to take care of yourself, and that need is real, but that you're putting too much on your plate. All of these are various situations that we as single dads will go through when it comes to dealing with stress. So in order to move past those demons, in order to create and emotionally self-regulate ourselves so that our level of homeostasis, that is our base level of how I'm feeling, it will be higher, means that we need to create and build that awareness and follow the instructions like I've told you on the video below. The more present that you become with how you're feeling and what's going on during the experience will allow you to deal with stress in a better manner. So dealing with those demons means dealing with them in the moment and not falling into a thought process that is going to drain you and going to bring you down into more thoughts that are going to hurt you. It's recognizing when those demons come into play, when they're there, and saying, hey, I see you. I see what it is that you're doing. I'm not going to try to use my mind to try to figure out how I can work around you. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to accept. I'm going to accept you. I'm going to become aware. And I'm going to accept whatever it is that you're trying to throw at me. The more that you can move past these situations and give them less significance, the more you will be able to continue on in your life and working with whatever it is that needs to happen. Because I know that what used to happen to me is that I would start my day and I would go through my day, but then when some situation that I didn't want to happen, it was unexpected, comes up, it would stop me in my tracks and I wouldn't be able to move on. It's about finding that flow, finding that momentum. And when those demons get in the way, we see them, we say hello to them, we're aware of them, we accept them, and then we move on. Step by step, little by little. And this turns into something that you are going to have to get used to doing over and over again. Imagine you're a ship, and you're a ship that needs to catch a breeze, catch the air. You've set up your sails, you've set them up all real nice, and you catch a great wind that catches you and it's moving you in the direction that you want to move into. You're sailing along, and all of a sudden what happens is that there is another wind that comes in from a different direction, and now this wind is pushing you the opposite way. What is it that you're going to do? Are you going to move with the wind that's pushing you the opposite way? No. What you're going to do is you're going to try to direct yourself, or what you'll do is you'll put down the anchor, you'll set yourself up right over there, and you'll hold on tight. You allow that wind to come through, let it do its thing. And when it does, pick up that anchor and we continue moving forward. Same direction that we were before. This is what it means. That when those demons come at you, the more that you can train yourself to experience them, the more you can train yourself to not start thinking about them mentally, and that to move that experience into your body, to grow used to it, and then to focus on where you do want to go. The more you will see, those demons will no longer come up. These are one of the solutions for dealing with demons, as was asked by one of our beautiful members of our group. I'm happy that you asked it. I'm happy that I was able to share. And I hope you guys are having an absolutely beautiful day. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. And if you're watching it on YouTube, click the like button. All the best.